question of the village Three, two, one. We are live now.
Good morning, everyone. Firstly, the DTFA warmly welcomes the media fraternity of Tuensang and Nagaland to the introductory press conference of Tuensang District head coach for the upcoming 25th edition of Dr. Tiao 2026. Before proceeding further, we would like to first go ahead with the contract signing of our head coach. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to give a briefing for today's press meeting. Today we are immensely blessed to have Mr. Joel Richard Williams, who will be the head coach for Tuensang District team for the upcoming 25th edition of Dr. Tiao Trophy 2026. Mr. Joel have been working in India for the last decade, and he has taken up multiple responsibilities in prominent clubs of India, and he has many projects coming up for Nagaland, including Tuensang. So we'll be taking up questions from the media. So now the floor is open for the questions.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Tuensang, and huge congratulations to you on being appointed as the head coach of Tuensang FA. The first question that I want to ask you is, what made you choose Tuensang as your next destination?
Okay, so I am very thankful. Before I say anything else, I'm very thankful to be here. I'm very blessed and very humbled to be here in front of the media, in front of the people watching, and it's always a pleasure to give back in whatever capacity that I can give to a district that since the very beginning that I started working in Nagaland during the Dr. Tiao as a commentator, I always had a little bit of a soft spot, right? Because I was seeing a lot of talent, I was seeing a lot of good energy and good vibes coming from this part of Nagaland. So, your question, what made me decide to come here to Tuensang? I had a chat with my good friend here, and it was a no-brainer really. I like good projects. I like when people are aligned, and we have similar ambitions, similar views, similar ideas as to how we can improve football, not just in Nagaland, but specifically in Tuensang. So it was basically a match made in heaven in that sense. So it was a no-brainer for me to take up this challenge and this position and this role. And again, I have to reiterate, I'm very happy, very blessed. I'm very humbled to be here with all of you guys.
So taking up this huge challenge, being a one-time champion, and an inspiration of the Tuensang people are to again go and get a big prize. So what would be the biggest challenge for you, or the first challenge for you?
The first challenge for me personally as a coach is getting used to the cold weather here. But apart from that, it's now on a more serious note. The first challenge that we can maybe see is that we need to be doing everything as one, right? We need to be aligned in everything. and we need to be a cohesive unit. We need to be always, Tuensang, the way that I see it is, Tuensang, we always have to be challenging to be the very best. I don't settle for finishing second, I don't settle for just, having a good campaign and that's it. If I'm here, it's because I want to win and I want to bring, happiness and smiles to the people of Tuensang and to the eastern part of Nagaland. So, the biggest challenge possibly would be to make everyone else believe that we are able to do this. Because if everyone believes, and it's not just me, it's not just him or him or him or the rest of the team, the whole community. If we have the whole community as one, believing, yes, we can do this, then things become a little bit easier. Things become a little bit more enjoyable in that sense. So I'm urging, the community and the fans and the people of Tuensang to support us in every way possible and to continue cheering us on and to give us that extra energy that we will require.
Okay, I have a question from Steve Williams. Ever since people came to know that you will be the head coach of Tuensang District Football Club, the district, people have been saying that Tuensang is very lucky. So, by players outside Tuensang district. Okay, so what is your message to those players outside Tuensang?
I am lucky to be here. It's not the other way around. I am the one lucky to be here, right? Because it's an opportunity also for us to express ourselves. It's an opportunity for us to create something magical, something big that we can give back to the community. And it's an opportunity for us to show that here in Tuensang, that title win 2 years ago was not just a fluke. It was something that we've been building on consistently. I know that last year maybe the results were not in our favor, and there are no excuses for that. Obviously, there are no excuses for that. We failed, and that's the reality of the issue. But we take a step back, we reflect, we look at ourselves in the mirror, and then we say, okay, what can we do better? What can we improve? And that's what we're doing right now. It's not a short-term thing where I'm just going to be here for a week and I'm going sayonara baby and that's it. No, it's going to be a project that we have in mind that is going to be nurturing. It's going to be a growth-filled project for the people in Tuensang, for the community in Tuensang, and also for the youngsters. That's very important. And for those people, you said that in something that hasn't happened in the Dr. TL Trophy before. It's the first time that a foreign coach will be taking over a district team. And again, I say this wholeheartedly. I feel humbled. I feel really humbled to be here and to be able to just give a little bit back to the people of Tuensang, right? In answer to your question, I'm the one that's supposed to be happy and humbled to be here. It's not the other way around. So I'm a very calm person, very cool person, no drama, chill. So it's all about just having a good vibe and transmitting that good vibe to the players also and to the whole community.
What is your view on the prospect of young football talents in the district?
Wow. Well, yesterday we went to 3 or 4 schools. And we saw so many youngsters keen on playing football, keen on honing their skills, developing their skills. And you see the amount of talent, I've always said this, even during my commentary during the Dr. TL, I keep on saying it, the amount of talent that there is in Nagaland and also specifically in Tuensang, because we're here, the amount of talent there is, it's raw, it's untapped. And that's the thing, right? A lot of people don't believe that, hey, we are from Tuensang, it's a small village, small community, it's not Dimapur, it's not Kohima, it's not Mumbai, it's not a metropolis. So what prospects do we have, right? See, that's the wrong way of thinking about it, because the way that we should think about it is, okay, even I come from a small community back home. Gibraltar is only 35,000 people, more or less the same as Tuensang. So, and we continue churning out professional athletes here and there, and this and that and the other. So, why not have something similar to Tuensang, whereby we can become the hub of Eastern Nagaland, the hub of Nagaland, producing young quality football players, because it all starts from the grassroots. Everything starts from the grassroots, from 5 years upwards. Everything starts from there. And I urge parents, I know here in Tuensang and in Nagaland, education is very important, yes, but I do urge parents, to have an open mind and to believe that football could also be a possibility and a career for a lot of these youngsters, that want to partake, want to play, and want to continue honing their skills. What we're trying to do is create pathways for youngsters to continue shining in Tuensang, in Nagaland, and hopefully outside of the state also, right?
Thank you. This is a question for the DDFA officials. As my fellow media person have already asked Mr. Williams why Tuensang, I want to ask the question to the DDFA officials. Why Richard Williams?
Joel.
Yeah.
Joel.
Sorry. Why Joel Richard Williams, right? Yeah. Why him?
Actually, the DDFA, we have been thinking about this kind of projects, new projects, that as our coach had mentioned, we don't have a structured pathway. So if we want to have the structured pathway, we need to have someone who is in that system before in our place, here in Tuensang. So that thing, our objective to have a structured pathway, we need someone who have been in the system in the professional level outside state or outside India maybe. We need someone, that kind of person in Tuensang, so that we can channel something out. Because what we see out here, we have very potential talents, the budding potential talents out here in Tuensang, even in Nagaland. But we don't have a structured pathway. Like if in education system, after passing out glass can, he have a choice whether to go for art stream, science stream, commerce. And after class 12, even if it's science stream, he have options to go for doctor, engineer. That kind of system we don't have in football out here in Nagaland. So players, if kids having talent, they don't know what to do. Just practicing and playing for district tournaments, say further that Dr. Tiao in the district tournaments. That's all, nothing, they don't have that thinking beyond that. So we have to put it in their minds that beyond that there is also a football. Football is not limited to them. So in that way, like having him, our coach here, I think the pathway or the channel will be established for us also. So this time he is here, next time maybe 2 or 3 foreign coaches exploring Tuensang, looking for talents out here. Then automatically we'll have a channel to these professional clubs and all. So that's all we need, and that's with that aim we are having him for this Dr. Tiao, just a starting towards professional football.
In continuation again, what are your expectations from him as the new head coach of Tuensang for this year's trophy?
See again, why Joel Williams? Because he's been very familiar to Nagaland for the past 3-4 years. Even the football fans or players, everyone knows who is he through Dr. Tiao commentary and in NSF and all. So having him who is familiar with the football system of Nagaland, like he'll it will be not easier for him to adapt to the Nagaland football. So with him working with us, I think players also will be motivated, since he's a good motivator also. So not only tactical field play, but everything is an overall package for us to develop football in the future also. So we have a good expectation this time for Dr. Diao, and players also, they are excited to work under him, and even us also, we are excited to work under him. So with collaborative efforts, I think we'll be the second time champion for Dr. Diao.
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure whatsoever.
Okay, my question is to Mr. Joel. Firstly, welcome to this once again.
Thank you.
Sir, my question is, being a coach, how do you select or recruit players?
How do I select or recruit players?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, so as far as I know, we will be having a camp, right? We'll be having a camp with players that we have already identified from the previous seasons and from the past few months. So once that happens, then it's up to the discretion of myself and my team to decide the players that we want to be with, or we want them to be with us for the Dr. TL Trophy. At the end of the day, you see, as a coach, I am not the kind of person that will encourage prima donna behavior, and I am this guy, and I can do whatever I want because I am such and such and such. I can do whatever I want. I can come late. I can come this. I can skip a training session because I want to be outside. I don't care who you are, right? If you do any of those things, and this is a message for the people watching, for me, I don't care. If you do any of those things, you're not part of the team. It's as simple as that. Because you see, a team is together as a unit, right?
Yes.
So if we see one player not doing things properly, no matter the name, no matter the status of the player, that player won't be a part of it. He won't fit into the team. The team ethos is always together as one. It's as simple as that, right? So because the only way that we can be successful, the only way that we can rise to the top is by being together as one. And it's not just the team, it's not just my team here supporting me also, it's not just the players, but it's the community. Again, I urge, it's and I stress this, it's the community together as one. If we are together as one, all of us, rowing from the same boat, in the same direction, then things will be looking up and very bright for us. So in answer to your question, how do we select players? On merit.
Okay.
I don't care the name, I don't care the reputation, I don't care where he comes from, on pure merit. Simple, bus.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, again, one question for you. Sir, being a coach, how do you identify players' weaknesses and strength?
How do I identify players' weaknesses and strengths?
Yeah.
All right, interesting. So again, it doesn't take long to identify a player's technical ability or his tactical knowledge and tactical understanding, right? If you're a coach worth his salt, you can identify this in 2 or 3 minutes easily. But the thing that as a coach then you have to work with, which a lot of people don't understand, is the psychology behind the player, right? You have to get to know the player. I'm a very warm person, I'm a very calm person, I'm a very familiar person. I like to get to know people. Because once you get to know people, then you understand what makes them tick. You understand what makes them motivated, what demotivates them. I cannot talk, sorry, I cannot talk to a player, to this player the same way that I can talk to this player. Each player is different. So that's where man management comes into play, right? You cannot just give a general message to everyone and expect everyone to understand the same way. You have to manage your players accordingly. So that is the work of the coach at the end of the day. The work of the coach is not purely just coaching the tactics and improving the technique or whatever. It's about understanding the group of men, in this case because it's a men's Dr. Tiao trophy, the group of men that you are handling, that you're dealing with, understanding their issues, their thoughts, their problems. Only then will you be able to get the best out of the players. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, again, my question is, can you describe a time you mentored someone to achieve high-level goals?
Can I describe a time where I mentored someone to achieve high-level goals? I mean, not looking too far away, when I was at Minerva Punjab, Anwar Ali was a centre-back from Minerva Punjab. He was in the under-17s. He's playing for India national team now. Anwar Ali plays for Mohun Bagan, right? The centre-back. So Himanshu Dangra, also under-21 Indian international player, used to play as a goalkeeper when he was 13 years old. I saw him play as a striker once, and I said to these guys, you have to put him as a striker. And now he's a striker playing for India under-21, right? Playing in the I-League also. So those are just two examples. In Kerala, for example, I have players that I've been coaching for the last 2 or 3 years. They're playing state level, under 15s, under 17s. I mean, I'm not a person that I like to talk about myself in that regards. I don't like to boast or blow my own trumpet. I let the work speak for itself, and that's it. So hopefully that's what's going to happen here. I'll just let my work speak for myself, and at the end of the season, we can decide whether I've done a good job or not.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
One question.
Yes.
The people of Nagaland and outside of Nagaland also have heard your style of commentary.
Heard, yeah.
Yeah. So what can we expect the style of football play from you as a coach for Tuensang FA?
I love this question. Okay, it's interesting because you see, my style of commentary is very adaptable to the situation. I'm a very adaptable person, right? I always use this Bible phrase, which always comes to my head. Paul, he said, to Romans, I was a Roman. To Greek, I was a Greek. To Jews, I was a Jew. So for me, it's the same thing. When I have a commentary gig, I adjust according to the people that are watching the game. If I have an AIFF tournament and it's an international game, I'm a serious person. If I have a Dr. Tiao trophy and they tell me, Joel, do your thing, then I do my thing. That's me coming out naturally, right? Entertaining people. Now, as a coach, should I tell you or should I just let you watch? Maybe. What should I do? I don't know what I should do. Because if I say too much, then it's going to take a bit of the gloss away from things, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
No, but I can give you a little bit of an example. I like to take risks. In life, I like to take risks. I ended up in India taking risks. I've been here for 10 years. Every single day of my life, taking calculated risks to improve and to become a better person, right? So when it comes down to coaching, it's exactly the same thing. I like our football to be attractive, to be beautiful, and to be risky. Risky, calculated risks. Yes? I don't want it to be gung-ho crazy, where you have 10 strikers and 1 defender and that's it. No. It's not like that. But it's going to be, how shall I describe it? Helter-skelter. You know what that means? Yeah, it's going to be like that. I like that kind of intensity in football. And you probably seen I don't keep quiet. I always like to talk, especially during commentary. So on the touchline, you're going to see another version of myself also. It's I'm a Latino, so we are very passionate people. That's all I'm going to say.
You have been coaching and mentoring so many young players. You've been a coach with Minerva Punjab, Gokulam Kerala. And you're also associated with so many other clubs. We will not go into that. Now, to manage Tuensang team in a very short amount of time for a very short tournament, I think will it be a hard task for you to let the players play in your style in that period of time?
You see, that's the thing, right? You have to adapt. I have to adapt, right? When I was at Minerva Punjab, no matter what style of football that I like, I had to adapt, to adapt to the fact that most of the players were Punjabis and they were 6'5" and they were built like brick houses and they cannot play the football that I want. Still, we won the league because we managed to adapt to our strengths, right? So you see, football is not about being rigid with what you believe only. I can have a belief, but I am also open to suggestions. And I'm not stupid. I can see the players that we have at our disposal, and if I know that they cannot play a certain way that I like playing, I'm not going to force the issue. You cannot put a square through a circle. It won't fit. So you have to adjust, right? So in that sense, we will take stock of the players that we have. I will analyze everything, and I will see whether we are able to play the way that I like playing. But at the end of the day, it's not about what I like. It's about what's best for the team, for the whole team, for the community, and it's about winning. I'd rather win 1-0 playing dirty and playing ugly than lose 1-0 playing beautiful football. You get it? I'm a very pragmatic, very practical person. I want to win. I don't care how I win. So as long as we win, whether we play beautiful football, if we do, better. If we don't, but still win, I'm happy with it. We'll take stock from it and continue moving forward. Football is a results game. I cannot expect, players to be painting Picasso drawings when they don't have the proper brushes and the proper instruments yet. So once we do have everything in place, then I can expect a little bit more from the players. At the moment, let's wait and see.
Any more questions?
Just one last question. Just a funny question.
It's okay, you can
I'm
ask this
sure
again.
everyone, all other districts are looking forward to Team Tuensang since you're the head coach. Some might be trading, some might be nervous. So what do you want to tell them, other districts?
That's a very cheeky question. Well, don't worry about us, all right? Worry about yourselves. Leave us to do our stuff. And I just want to, I know that we have a very strong rivalry with Mon, yeah? The two Eastern powerhouses in Nagaland. So, I just want to say that just be ready, because we are coming for the whole Dr. Tiao Trophy this season. And I know that I shouldn't be saying this, but I will be saying it. We are here to win. We're not here just to participate. We're not here just to compete. We're here to try and take back what is rightfully ours. So yeah, that's the message that I want to send, especially to them.
And on that note, we'll wind up with one more question.
Sure.
On that note, what are you going to say to the players, to prepare? Because you have said a very big thing. You are coming for a big win. Yeah. So
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
So how are you going to tell the players to prepare themselves, especially the Tuensang players?
You see, again, it's all about the mind, it's all about psychology, it's all about believing. We have months to prepare for everything. We have until I think maybe August to prepare for the whole thing, for the whole shebang. Plenty of time to mentalize yourself, plenty of time to get into good shape, fitness level wise. I don't want to be showing up 1 month before the tournament starts and players still not fit enough. I want them already to be starting doing their own personal regime, to be starting doing their own things. Because if they want to be serious, if they want to become professional players, if they want to be professional athletes, they have to take care of their bodies every single day. So at the end of the day, it's all about just mental preparation. I know that we will be ready physically. I know that we will be ready tactically and technically. I know this. It's just about getting them ready mentally and just chill. There's no, how should I say this? There's no pressure as such. Play with what you have, right? Be expressive, just be good, and that's it. There's no such thing as pressure. I only want to say that because she asked that question, and obviously I've been having that in my head all the time, right? Last year, when I was doing the commentary and I saw that we had the same group as those two other teams, right? I thought to myself, interesting. They want one of these three teams out in the first round. Unfortunately, it was us, right? And then from those two teams, they reached the final. Whoever finished first and second in that group was always going to be reaching the final. It was like that. It was undoubted in my head. So unfortunately, it was not us. But this year, it will be. So.
Okay, another one question for you.
Oh, more questions.
Trust is, as we all know, that being a coach, and between the coach and the players, trust is very much important.
Yes.
So, how will you build a trust to players, resistance for coaching?
So I want the players and the people to understand that my door is always open for anything. They can call me anytime. They can text me anytime. They can ask anything. If it's in my power to help them, I will help them. So you see, trust works both ways, right? I expect certain things from my players. They expect certain things from our team, from the coaching staff, right? So it works both ways. So it's a give and take. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. So I just want to say to the players that my door is always open. You can always knock. I'll always answer, and we can have an honest, candid conversation every single time. Communication is very important.
Yes.
Not just between myself and the players, but between myself and the directors, the people involved, my own team. It's very important to be always on the same page. I can't stress this enough. Again, not just us, not just the players, the whole entire community. We have to be on the same page, rowing from the same boat, because only if we do this, we will be successful. That's the only way.
Any more questions?
Okay, if there's no more questions, then we'll wrap up this session. So thank you so much everyone for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.